Hi guys, today we are reviewing the new John Wick movie, John Wick Chapter 2. Now, John Wick
I'm garbage.
What? What are you doing? Can you come more my way?
Ooh, come your way.
Alright, so, guys, meet, what do you want to be called? Cert2Tale, yellow dolphin?
Call me Marchetta, because that's my Steam one, and Cert2Tale is my main one. Anyway, I'm on his movie wall. How are you?
Yeah, welcome to the movie wall.
I made it.
Yeah, finally, took your time, because
so
you don't
good.
come out of your house, but that's okay. We are reviewing John Wick Chapter 2. It's only fitting that I call upon this Marchetta, because I actually showed him the first John Wick movie. What did you think of the first one?
I love the first one. The first one was really good. I love action movies. That's my thing. So I really liked it. And yeah, we're here to do two though. Right?
Yeah, we are here to do two.
Yeah.
But this movie follows John Wick Chapter 1 4 days after the first one ended. Supposedly, it's never mentioned, but apparently that's what it is. Basically, John Wick is given an assignment to do one last job to assassinate this person. It goes pear-shaped, and now he's being hunted by every member of the assassin community. But what are you doing?
Sorry.
You can't put your feet on the bed.
I'll put it over here.
You can look at the camera. It's okay. So yeah, first and foremost, what did you think about Keanu Reeves in this movie?
I always like Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is awesome. He's a really good action actor.
Yep.
And I really like him as a person too, because he's very private in his real life. He doesn't have his house listed. It's actually small apparently too. He's really good. And he's just always precise and serious.
Do you think the action in this movie holds up to what the first one was, or do you reckon it was a bit
I think it was
reserved? Was it holding something back?
No, I think it was the same.
Yep.
Just like the movies are very different, but the
Yeah.
action was very like it keeps its bay. Like it's the same. Really good.
Yeah.
Have to
But
check it out.
in saying that, I feel like the first one was a much better movie.
Oh, of course.
I felt like the second one kind of dragged on a bit at some points.
It was 2 hours.
It was a 2-hour movie. Some scenes didn't really need to be in there, but it kind of furthered the plot, kind of furthered the characters, made you feel more for John Wick,
Yeah.
and you know, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
First one had like very story rich, and yeah, it was very. You're always focused in on it.
Yep.
Second one, the action scenes, everything was spot on too. It's just there wasn't as like it was more dragged on because he's just searching more than like the revenge factor, I guess.
Yep.
It's more just him on his own path rather than it being laid out.
Yeah, I was happy that they showed us more of what the Continental is, and like what they actually do in the Continental and the rules that they have, because there are lots of rules laid out, and you don't really know where the rules end if you know karate.
Oh yeah, actually, that's the action scenes actually. The fighting style was completely different.
Yeah, the fighting style.
It looked like it was more jiu-jitsu or something.
Yeah, we don't know karate.
We
clearly,
don't, but,
there was lots of chopping.
Yeah. So it looked like it. I'm guessing it was more jiu-jitsu.
Yep.
The last one, it was more just like southpaw, like fighting.
It was a lot more rigged, and just this one felt a bit more fluent.
That's the word I was gonna use.
Jinx!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can't talk for the rest of the review. Good. The Matrix reunion. There was a massive buzz about this movie because there was a Matrix reunion between Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves. That was actually really cool because Lawrence Fishburne was talking. He kind of broke the fourth wall because there were lots of mentions about choices and how they met years and years before and all that stuff, and it just kind of tied into the real world, and I kind of thought it was cool how they just tied that past between them two real life actors together in the actual movie. I thought that was really cool, and it was a nice little nostalgia kick, which was fun. The costumes, I like the costumes. It was just suits, you know, what assassins can normally do. John Wick is
Black
just
suit,
like it's just seems more smarter in the way he dresses, the way he acts.
The boogeyman.
Yeah. The villain, I preferred the first movie villain more. I felt like he was
actually scary.
No. I felt like he was a shitter villain, but I just liked him more as a villain. The second guy actually seemed a bit more menacing, kind of.
He looked in charge.
He looked in charge. But all the John Wick villains are bitches. They're just... Because the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to go up against him, so you send everything you can, and, you know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all.
Yeah. Now, next to editing, the editing, you know, in an action movie with those scenes, those fighting scenes, has to be top-notch.
Yes, the editing, you can actually see everything that Keanu Reeves is doing. Because he's much like Tom Cruise. He does a lot of his own stunts. So, when an actor... And Jackie Chan. When an actor doesn't do his own stunts, the director needs to find a way to cut the movie a certain way to not show the actor's face.
Yeah.
This movie's not like that. You can see all the action. You can see Keanu Reeves is doing that. And because of that, the action scenes just seem better and they seem more realistic because of that.
Yep.
Another thing about the action scenes, I felt like it was a lot more violent than the first one. Man, you got to see some up close...
Yeah, there was like...
Shit.
Pencils, heads...
Fat sumo people that somehow happens to be an assassin.
If you've never seen a headshot before, you need to bring in a headshot
Holy
counter
shit.
for this
We also found another counter. Like,
oh yeah, he throws his gun.
He throws his guns
so much.
He throws his guns at the enemy's head.
It's just hilarious. He's just like, I'm out.
Yeah, and he just throws the gun, and he's like, I'm just gonna take your gun, I'm gonna shoot you. 7 bullets, I'm fucked.
It is smart though, because the gun is heavy. It'll hurt.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like the first movie was funnier though.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like it had a lot more just, you know, just little funny moments.
Hey Jimmy.
Hey Jimmy. Yeah. Like that fits in here too.
Hey Jimmy. Hey John. Working again? Yep.
But the directing was good.
There's also none of me leaving the Skype call and ditching you. Like last time, there's none of that, and there's also, it was funny. There's also none of the, my channel's not currently running things. Yeah, it's all professional this time. Oh, I want to give a segment about the first 10 minutes of the film was amazing. Like, I'm an action fan. Like, I'm a big action fan. I love action movies. So, when I came in, it was the first 10 minutes, it's just bang, car scene, guns everywhere, motorbikes.
It was cool.
People, yeah. I love that. Like, that's what action is. It's just the first 10 minutes flat out. You don't get a better intro to that than John Wick.
And I'm not actually like a big action fan.
He's not, no.
Like, I'm not. It has to be action and something else. Like action comedy, action horror, like whatever. I enjoyed the first John Wick movie. I enjoyed the second John Wick movie.
Which is why he doesn't like Transformers, because it's all just action.
No, it's just shit.
Because
Michael Bay is just like a shit director.
Okay.
Anyway, so comparing John Wick 2 to the first John Wick, I believe the first John Wick is a lot better, better directed, better action, it's more comedy.
Yeah.
In saying that, I still think John Wick's an amazing movie, John Wick Chapter 2, and I think you should definitely check it out if you love action. Oh. You just dropped that.
I just dropped that. The first John Wick is definitely still better. But they come pretty close. Number 2 definitely lives up to hype, I reckon. Like I came in pretty hyped, you know, I was pretty pumped.
I was too.
But no, it lived up. I was pretty happy with it. I was pretty happy with the results. And yeah, me and Anthony have been talking about seeing this for a long time. And, it was really good.
And we finally did it. And we finally did a review together.
Properly. Also, there was no Jimals, unfortunately, but he'll join us next time.
He will. He will. Anyway, we are going to give our score now, yes?
Yep.
Because I've got a new rating. You can give it a 1 out of 10. You can do that, or I have this rating system that I told you about.
New ratings? Okay, I'll do both. While I'm reading this, I'll do the first rating system, so 1 to 10. I give it an 8. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good action movie. There's some funny bits in there, and just all out. The scenes are amazing. I love it. So quick, fluent. Times it well within what's going on in the movie.
Oh,
maybe actually 9 if on this system, because I would add it to my Blu-ray collection.
Would you?
I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So Hayden would add John Wick Chapter 2 to his Blu-ray collection, which is non-existent.
No, it's not. I just have it all online, all on my games, yeah.
I would say John Wick Chapter 2 is worth your time and price of admission, and definitely worth checking out if you like action movies.
Yeah.
So, Hayden, thank you so much for being on my channel.
No worries.
Don't forget to check out Cert2Tale. Can you please tell us a little bit about your channel, Cert2Tale, and what Cert2Tale actually means?
So this is the part where I sell out.
Yep.
I know nothing about movies. I am strictly a gaming channel. I cover only story-based games, and my second channel called Machetta, that does just fuck around stuff, like with this guy, or with Jimmy. Yeah, so that's my channel. I do 2 a day uploads, maybe 3. I'm very active. So if you like keeping up with a series, come check me out. I do my best to keep you guys entertained.
And yep, make sure to subscribe to Cert2Tale and his other channel, Macheta.
Yep.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel that you're watching right now.
Yep.
Don't forget.
Watch my update video, my shout out thing, because I shout out Anthony Lovey.
Yes, don't forget to check out that.
Yep.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey.
Orange juice.
Orange juice!